Tomorrow is the 8th of March, and then it's the International Women's Day.
Okay,
So
happy
it's
International Women's Day to all the women out there.
it's a big deal. Like Women's Day is a big deal in Cameroon. The women, they don't cook, they don't do anything. The men will have to do anything, everything. Like we men, we do everything. The women will just go to their different meetings, different groups. you know, I'm telling you, it's
I've
crazy.
heard of it before, but I've never like, you know, celebrated it, number one, nor, knowing how other people celebrate. You know what I mean? So
hmm
very
I'm
interesting.
inviting another brother. Uh, he will be joining us soon. So I will introduce him to you as well. He's in Omok. Uh, Let me just send him this link. Yeah, he's here.
Hey, brother,
Mike.
how you doing?
Hey, Mike. How are you, bro?
I'm doing all right. I'm doing all right. Just enjoying life. Just enjoying life. How about you?
I'm doing really good. Good to see you again. Last time I
Oh
came to
yeah.
Omok, last time I came to Omok, and this Facebook, because I'm using it in another phone. So I had the other phone. So I was like, I know a brother here, and we exchanged Facebooks. I tried to get you on Facebook, and I discovered that the phone I'm using on that Facebook is uh, different. I was like,
Oh.
damn, yeah. Here with us is Jojo. Jojo, is it okay if you turn on your camera? This is our brother.
Yeah, give me 1 second. What's up, Mike? How you
Hey, how
doing?
you doing, Jojo?
I'm doing pretty good. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
So
So
yeah, and
how's life? Uh-huh. Go
yeah,
ahead,
I was gonna
Jojo.
say the same thing, Eddie. Like, you're over here with us in Leyte. How you liking it? I was gonna say the same thing.
Well, Leyte is pretty nice. I've been to a couple of other other different islands. Other different provinces. I went to Davao last month. That was something a little bit different. But I learned that everybody in different provinces, in different islands, they drive differently. So it was good.
The funniest thing, I haven't been to Dava yet. I mean, I'm not traveling. He just came back from Manila. I think that was last week, right?
Yes, sir. Last week I was over there in Manila.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
mean, I just go to Omok and back, and maybe a few islands around here. Next month, I need to start traveling seriously.
well, that's the wrong time because all the fuel prices went up.
Yeah, everything is up now. Like the other day, I went to top of my gas from 50 pesos to 62 pesos. I was like, wait a minute, is this real? They say, yeah, that's the price.
Yeah, man.
Yeah,
This man Trump, bro, he's messing everything up for everybody else with this whole Iran war stuff. You know what I mean?
yeah,
So
it
why
took
is that?
everybody by a blind. And nobody wasn't expecting that.
Yeah, I really think that America should stop these wars. They are the. You guys have been fighting wars all over the. I mean, in history, America has fought nearly every nation.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. We just got a president right now that's kind of like a little bit of a bully, but he's not really into politics that well and stuff like that. And he doesn't really understand how the government work, So he tried to bring that apprentice TV show into the government and stuff like that, and it really backfired.
Yeah, yeah. Because all this is all about diplomacy. I mean, the world peace, to maintain world peace, there must be some level of diplomacy. If I don't like you, but I have to deal with you, I have to trade with you in a way that we will have peace. But he is not like that. Trump doesn't understand nothing about diplomacy at all.
No, not really, not too much and stuff like that, and that's why, America was so divided right now. When Obama and Joe Biden was in office, it wasn't too much of divided, but right now it's just chaos everywhere, So everybody, like, before I move out the states, I told everybody, I said, you just gotta wait your 4 years and then maybe everything get better.
Yeah, I mean, if I have to go to America now, I will need to wait till maybe after the election, after he gets out of office, because things are really going crazy.
Oh yeah, it's unexpected for everybody. Even people that voted for him, people that didn't vote for him. It's very unexpected right now.
Right.
But we just have to weather. Like it, like our parents say back in the day. We just have to weather the storm.
Yeah, that's true.
So, Mike, where you from originally, bro?
I'm originally from Mississippi, but I mostly lived most of my life in Texas,
Okay, I
Dallas,
got it.
Texas.
Dallas. Okay, I was gonna move to Austin when I was like 22. I love Texas, one of my favorite places.
Oh yeah, man. Good Mexican food, good culture, just a lot of open land. Yeah,
Yeah,
it's really good. And that brisket too, that smoked brisket.
What,
I don't know
Mississippi is
about
in the
that.
south?
Huh?
Yeah, it's the dirty South.
Yeah, I heard that men from the south are real men.
Oh yeah, I know a lot of brothers over here that I know, maybe like five or six of them that I know that they from the south. I only know maybe one, he's like 80 years old and he's from Rhode Island or something like that, around in that area.
Mhm.
Oh, he's closer to
Remember
me.
the remember the brother we met in Naval?
Oh
Hmm.
yeah, yeah, Uncle Eugene, right? What's up
Yeah,
with
how
him?
old was he?
We couldn't remember. He didn't tell us, but he said that he's with his wife for like 40 something years. So he had to be close to like 70, 80, something like that.
Oh
Yeah, but
yeah,
he looks solid.
yeah. My uncle met his Filipino over here when he was 19 years old, and they was married for over 50 years, 54 years before they passed away. Before he passed away.
Oh, I
Wow.
thought I was gonna be the same person who we were referring to. I was about to say it's a small world, bro.
Oh yeah, man. Yeah, I love the Filipino. After when I was young, my auntie put me on the Philippine culture, and just being around our family, just bring her culture into a black family and stuff like that. Man, she made the best of everything and stuff like that. It's always room for upgrade, and she just, with her culture coming into the black culture, she showed us, about more about family. More about family values, even though we had those values, but she showed us more than what we how the way she handled them and stuff like that. And we adopted a lot of things from her culture.
Right. Right.
Did your uncle have children?
Oh yeah, he had two children. Yeah, I got two cousins that's back in the States. They got two grandchildren and they got a great grandson. Yeah, they live in Pensacola, Florida.
Oh,
Wow.
nice.
It's
Yeah.
nice.
Yeah, my
So
auntie, she
what?
over here right now, and she from Iloilo. She over here right now. I fly to her next month. I already booked my ticket and everything, and I go over there every time she come over here. I fly over to Iloilo just to go visit her and stuff like that.
So you've been connected to the Philippines from day one.
Yeah, yeah. Like when I first came over here, to be honest, like I supposed to stayed over here for 2 weeks, but
Mm.
I remember I came on my condo patio and I just looked at the skyline. I like, nah, I said 2 weeks ain't enough, so I end up instead of 2 weeks, I end up staying for 6 weeks.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, and I end up the round trip ticket that I had, I end up canceling it, and not canceling, but just sacrificing it, and end up booking
Mhm.
another one-way ticket back to America.
Wow.
Yeah, I loved it so much, man. Just 2 weeks just wasn't enough.
What are the things that you really like in the Philippines? I know a lot of foreigners love this country, but I really want to research to know what are the things, because a lot of brothers, someone was asking me in Canada the other day, that he wants to come over to the Philippines, but he needs to understand the things that uh, are really there in Asia for him.
Really, the like coming from the Western country and stuff like that is the number one thing is the cost of living. The cost of living is way more financial security over here and stuff like that. Don't have to really put too much stress on things.
That's true.
I'm
Yeah,
totally.
yeah, and then the maybe like the second one is just the climate. If you're a tropical person, something like that, always want to be in a tropical atmosphere and stuff like that. That's another thing. And then the people over here, every culture has good and bad and stuff like that. But when you meet a good woman and stuff like that, you just like wait, like because Western women is very different. I'm not talking down on Western women, but we already been in that atmosphere dating them and stuff like that. But it's just a little
Right,
bit different. And then and how the way we look at things, we try to look for that old school. You know,
right.
what our parents been through, our great grandparents been through, and stuff like that. And not the modern what today's society is back in the Western country.
Yeah, when they talk about Western women, I always say it's not like they are bad, but the bad thing is when there was the introduction of human rights, woman rights, every kind of rights, then the women now, instead of doing what they were supposed to do, every man loves respect. But a woman thinks that respecting a man is giving up her rights. Like most Western women, even this thing is getting to Africa right now. And if we are not careful, uh, marriages will break apart because of this. Every man loves respect. I love when a woman respect me, but I also treat a woman with respect as well. And then I give whatever is necessary as she needs. But if you don't respect me, like I don't feel it. It doesn't
Yeah,
flow.
it's respect to one another. It's not like kissing each other butt and nothing like that, or just domination and like that. It's just working, working together, building something together.
Right.
Not going against. I'm walking forward, but she want to walk backwards. But me. You got to have somebody that y'all can walk together in the same direction, not in the opposite
Yeah,
direction. It just doesn't work like that.
that's right. That's right. That's why Asia is winning. Because family here, family orientation, cultural values, and respect is very high.
Oh yeah, 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 yeah. Just not with the family, but with the whole community. It's just family values over here in the Philippines are very high, and that's why like a lot of Western men they come to the Philippines because they want those family values. That they can't
Yeah,
find back home.
right. Right. That's true. I mean, Jojo is gone. He has to take classes online. He's
Oh,
also teaching. He's also teaching English online.
oh, okay. Thank God I ain't got to worry about that.
Yeah, I work my ass off to make this channel start paying money because I didn't want to do some extra work out here. So I
Yeah, I
put
know
in
you
a
told me you
lot.
came from what, Thailand?
Yeah, I was in Thailand for like 10 years, and then
Mm.
I had some issues in Thailand before moving over to the Philippines. So I had some issues. When you start having problems with the police, you don't need to stay there because you will be a reference.
Yeah, 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 yeah. You be a look on and stuff like that. Yeah, I totally understand. I was gonna move to Thailand, but I
Mhm.
like nah. And I looked at so many YouTube videos of different countries and stuff like that. But I always thought about my auntie. How
Right.
the way how the way my uncle was treated and stuff like that. I like let me look into the Philippines and then the
Mhm.
visa, the cost of living. I like let me go ahead and book a flight.
Yeah, to tell you the truth, Thailand was good. I
Mm.
wouldn't lie to you. I mess up. I mess up because I got involved in something I shouldn't be involved in, and I mess up. But Thailand was good. I cannot blame nobody, even Even the Thai police, they were nice to me. You know, they understood. They understood that I was involved in something that I didn't know. It's just a mix up. But but when you start having, if you have something, a strike to your name, and you have that good record for 10 years, it's time. It's a sign that you have to move. It's not your home country.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
It's good that it's good that they welcome people here. Welcome people from different countries and stuff like that to be able to live there. That's the good part about it. But
Mhm.
it's Asian countries, they very welcome to foreigners and stuff like that compared to other countries. You
Yeah,
know.
I'll tell you something. When I went to Thailand the first time, 2011, it was different. It was totally different. The girls would not come out to date you openly. They were brainwashed. They believe so much in, if you're not white, you're not good enough. And then over just a few years, everything changed. The Thai
Mm.
girls right now, they're openly saying, "I'm looking for a black man." And like, I don't know what changed overnight, but it seems like we brothers, we kept working hard, not even working hard, being nice and honest. Whoever they met, like when they come across every African or African American, they will treat them well, and then they will, when they sit and discuss with their friends, they were like, yeah, yeah, yeah. There's something different. There's something different in these people, and right now, bro, our market is high. This is the time
Oh
to
yeah,
sell.
yeah, yeah, yeah. The market's high over here for us, and so yeah, yeah.
I'm
They
telling you.
even though like some people over here they bleach their skin and stuff like that, but when they see, sometimes they, like when I first came here to the Philippines, I had kids coming up to me and they like, "Oh, do you play basketball?" First thing they think of that I play for the NBA. I'm like,
Yeah,
no, no,
yeah.
like no, I don't play for the NBA, but. Some people they just never met a black person in their life, and they stare. And when you been here for a long time, and you see that they just stare, that's their first encounter with a black person.
Hmm. So have you been called the N word here?
Oh yeah, I didn't have maybe I didn't have no adults call me the N word, but I didn't have a couple kids call me the N word.
Yeah.
My daughter, she's half black and stuff like that. She didn't mean call the N word and stuff like that. So I had to teach her more about Black American history. But
Right.
the kids that confront me about it and stuff like that, tell it to me. I go down there not in anger or anything like that. I go down there and
Hmm.
explain to them that, hey, I'm black,
Yeah.
I'm proud, but
Hmm.
it's don't use that word. That's a bad word. You know.
Yeah. I did some research about that, and then you know that calling you the N word, like in the Philippines, they just, they just don't know. They think because they watch movies, they don't know that it's a bad word because they watch movies and they see us calling each other the N word. They just feel like it's okay.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, but I had one kid. Kid called me the N word, and then when one I had got kind of underneath his skin because when he called me N word, I said I'm just gonna throw a whole pizza party for the community kids, but he's not invited. And
Uh-huh.
but, and then when he seen that, seen that he apologized and everything. Me and this kid, every time we see each other, we always fist bumping everything. We put everything behind us. He know not to use that word anymore and stuff like that.
Yeah, because they call you the N word anytime, and then they come and fist bump with you. I'm like, really, you don't know? They're like, no, I don't know, bro. I see in the movies they try to. I'm like, okay, okay, then you don't have to call that anymore, right? Because with the fact that you see it, you don't have to call it. Just know that. And then I try to explain sometimes, but what I discovered both in Thailand and over here in the Philippines, there's ignorance, They don't know. They know that it's a normal thing to call like that. I had a brother here that
Worked
made a
several
video about
times in
it.
the Philippines by kids, and I've been wondering why kids want to call me the N word. But then I really decided to find out what's happening, and then I realized that calling me the N word is based on the influence of the American movies or Black American movies they're fond of watching, in which are persons who look like me actually use the N word to identify with each other, or better still, a way of being friendly or some kind of fraternity. So these kids calling me the N word is somewhat a way of trying to be friendly with me or to build a rapport. But then, if you don't have this understanding, you may feel offended. You may feel like these kids are being racist. But actually, when they call me the N word, sometimes they call me the N word, giving me a fist bump, and I have to return it sometimes, like word, or if I understood the background of them calling me the N word.
Yeah, I mean, it's basically the same thing. This explanation he's giving here is basically the same thing. Even in Thailand, that's how I discovered it. But Asia, to be honest, I love this place. I've been here for.
I love Southeast Asia. I only been to the Philippines. Like I was trying to go to Vietnam, but I ended up doing construction around my house, and then I was going to go to Vietnam a couple months ago, and then we ended up going to Davao because my wife, her friends came from Japan, and then
Mhm.
that was my wife. She was in Japan for a few years, so she made a lot of Filipino friends over there. And we went
Oh,
down there,
nice.
and this another American guy. Me and him, we was eating nothing but American food. A Caucasian guy, and he was very, 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 very hospitality to me. His name Bill. He
Mhm.
was very hospitality to me. He
Is it,
loved his Filipino. He loved his
wait, is it
Filipino.
Billy Jack?
Huh?
Is it the guy they call Billy Jack?
No, 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 no. Oh no, no. This guy, he ain't even on social media. He's very low
Ah,
key.
yeah. There's another brother. I mean, I call him brother because he's a Caucasian guy. He comes to my live stream sometimes. His name is Captain Billy Jack. He's very nice too. Very, very nice. You know.
Oh yeah, every time I see a kid and everything, I always fist bumping. I already see, by their energy, their body language, they kind of shy and stuff like that. But when I go up and do them a little fist bump and stuff like that, they be like,
Mm,
oh, they throw a little fist bump back, and they'll smile, because they're very shy, and but when I open up to them, that's when they loosen. So it's just I do that, so they can understand somebody from the black culture and stuff like that,
mhm.
somebody they never seen, and then when they meet the next person, they won't, they can bring that shyness level a little bit down.
Right. So how are you getting along with the culture so far? I mean, there should be some cultural shocks. But how long have you been here anyway?
I've been here for about almost a little bit over 18 months.
Wow, that's a year and 6 months. So
Yeah.
you're getting along with the culture so well.
Oh yeah, 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 yeah. I pretty much stay out the way of gossiping and stuff like that. But but most of the time, I just be at home looking at Netflix. Helping my wife with things around the house. We'll do a little cooking together. Or find some,
Mhm.
find a little vacation here and now and then. But mainly just doing the family life.
Yeah, the gossiping here, man, I find it amazing. Like there was a girl I had her in mind, and then I was just looking at her somehow, and then the church members. I'm talking about the church where we go to. So I was always having an eye, and then the church members just started gossiping. Before before you know it, this girl just started avoiding me. I
Oh
had to call.
yeah.
Yeah, I had to call some brothers and say, "But what's going on? What happened?" He said, "Oh, you don't know? Everybody is saying that you're dating this girl." I'm like, "What?" We don't even talk. I just greet her normally, like I greet every other person. So
Oh
the
yeah.
gossiping. Hmm.
Yeah, the gospel is something. It's a whole different other level, you know. But but like me, I just stay out the way of it, and stay out the middle of the gospel when people gossiping and stuff like that. Because sometimes it's false information. It's like when I got my truck. Everybody that, oh, he's black, he's poor and stuff like that. Like me, like I just spent 1.6 million pesos cash on my truck. But when they see me come in with my truck and everything and stuff like that, because I got it from Cebu, so and they like, oh man, like he got money, he ain't poor, he ain't broke.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, the Lucas are like that, and then they will try to test if you can borrow them money. Like some stories will come up. They'll try to borrow, get money from you, saying that, oh,
Oh
I'll
yeah,
pay back.
borrowing money and stuff like that. Yeah, I don't. Yeah, I didn't have one guy come to me. I guess he lost money from a cockfight. Talking about, oh, can you loan me 2,000 pesos? I looked at him. I can't even remember his face. So I don't know him. So I
Uh-huh.
no, we don't. Foreigners don't just do. No, we're not loan officers. You want to get a loan, go get a loan from the bank or something like that. But we're not foreigners here. We're not loan officers.
It's illegal. It's illegal.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's illegal. Yeah. So
it's not allowed. Have you been to any of the cockfights?
yeah, I've been to some cockfights. Yeah, I've been to a few cockfights, and I'm in the business of making money, not losing money. Like I haven't lost too much money dealing with cockfights. I always do little small bits, like 200, 300 pesos. As much as I probably ever did is 1,500 pesos. But I have one good friend. He's
Mhm.
known as being a champion a lot. And, sometimes I go over there, but man, like in the last 8 months, I haven't been to a cockfight.
No, I haven't. I wanted to take a video there. They said, "Nah, you can't. You can't."
No, no, mine's. I always take videos at my location. They don't say nothing,
Early
huh?
here they stopped me. They said, "No, you can't."
Oh, they must didn't have no licenses or something like that, But me, I'm always videoing. I get up to the glass, because the guy that I
Mhm,
know fight the
mhm.
cocks. He's all video, take a picture of me because I used to be a photographer back in America. He's all video, record me and stuff like that. And them guys, they don't say nothing to me.
Bro, you used to be a photographer.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. We're a professional photographer. Been in over 15 magazines within 5 years.
What? I need to come over there to Omok and see you. You oriented me on how to take videos to go viral on my YouTube channel.
Oh
I'm,
yeah, yeah. I can teach you some things and stuff like that. Like me, everything. When I started photography, I learned everything from YouTube. And I never had nobody by my side or anything like that in my ear and stuff like that. I always looked at YouTube, and then I
I,
just looked at other people's styles and learned from that.
Mhm. I always believe in connecting with people. If once you connect with people, you will learn a lot. You see, I didn't know that you're a professional in photography. You should be good with computers too.
Yeah, I'm very good with computers. I used to build computers back in the States.
Damn.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
used to build computers back in the States, and like me, like photography, man, I learned on YouTube, and I didn't want to charge nobody, so I did pro bono for a whole year,
Mhm.
everything for free, just to build my portfolio up. And then my friend was telling me, man, you really good, you really good, you really good. And then that's when I started making affordable prices, because back in America, some black family households just can't afford an outdoor photo. They have to go to a place called J.C. Penney, go to an
Mhm.
indoor studio, and a lot of people, they love outdoor studios. So I always made it affordable for people that can afford it at all given costs. No matter how much money, I don't care how much money you get and anything like that. But I made it affordable for everybody down the bracket. It might be a grandmother might have taken care of six grandkids, four grandkids, and if she want to take a portfolio, a picture with her grandkids outdoors, and I make
Yes.
and I make and I make it affordable for them, you know.
Right. Right. I mean, that's
Yes.
that's that's amazing. That's wonderful. I mean, I don't know, but I won't ask you much about what you are doing out here because if you're good with computers and you have something going on online, then you're good. You can sustain a living here.
Like nah, man. Like I got a pension, man. So I ain't doing nothing. I ain't doing no work out here.
Really?
Yeah, I just enjoy life out here and stuff like that.
You
That's
are
it, you
retired
know.
already?
Huh?
You are retired already?
Yeah, I'm retired already. Yeah,
How old are you, bro?
I'm 37. I just turned 37, but 2 days ago.
Damn. That's the true definition of financial freedom.
Oh yeah, I got I got my pension. I got a couple homes that I'm an investor on back in Texas. But I try to do a little bit of everything and stuff like that. I don't work with the middleman. I am the man.
You are the man. You don't work with a middleman. You are the man. I love that.
Yeah.
That's why I'm trying to do the man.
Yep. So
I'm,
yeah,
I'm not trying to work with a middleman.
oh
Do
no,
you
I'm
think
like I always try to cut the middleman out of everything.
do you think building up a YouTube channel is a good thing I mean, a good career to follow? I mean, you definitely, I'm new to this, but I mean, it's paid me a little bit, and I think that with much work, probably it will pay more. But you have been in the field for some time.
Yeah, like with YouTube and stuff like that. Like even though I don't do YouTube and stuff like that, but it's everybody. It's all about content creating, and it's just you always gonna have to. Even though when you eating, when you by yourself and stuff, when you have that small time to say, you're always brainstorming, always brainstorming. Even before you close your eyes, before you go to sleep, you're always brainstorming. When you make that content of you, when you want to make, you got to think about the next content, the
Mm,
next content, so you gotta keep on building and building. But but when you start YouTube, some people that, oh, I'm gonna blow it real big, but some people gotta look at it. You gotta lay your foundation first, and then when
right.
you lay your foundation, start building your foundation, everything will start rising up.
Yeah. The thing I'm trying to work on here is on social issues. So I need to interview young people about relationship. But the problem I'm facing out here is they speak English, but they don't speak that much English to to express themselves very well. So
With me with the Filipino people and stuff like that, I tickle
yeah,
them. I tickle them when I tell them I understand broken English. I understand broken English. They just laugh.
yeah. Sometimes you want to tell them just speak the broken English because people will try to get it. And then I love the accent too. I love the Filipino accent because it presents well to to a foreigner. They want to listen like what is he saying? But
Yeah,
sometimes
it's just they very shy, but some of them they can speak, but they just shy. Don't want to have be embarrassed. But
right,
me,
that's it.
I'm not here to judge you. I'm here to try to understand you.
Yeah, that's it. That's it. That's true. I just try my best. I don't know if I go over to Cebu, I should be able to meet some people that are very bold. I don't know about Omok where you are, but here in Tacloban, it's a little bit limited though.
Yeah, I was in Taco Bell. Well, on March 4th, I was over there because I had to get my hair done. I always go to Taco Bell to get my hair done. I had to go to immigration every 2 months. So,
Right. Uh-huh. Really? If you get here, bro, don't forget to text me. I'm
oh
here.
yeah,
I'll be
yeah.
in May between May 6th. I'll be going to Manila, but from now till May, I'll be in Tacloban. Probably
No, okay.
Probably I will like to come over to Omog maybe for a weekend and try some interviews again and see if I can get some interviews. What are the spots in Omog that you really can meet young people, like university students? those kind of
Like over here where
outlets.
I'm at and everything, around like 4 o'clock, around like 4 o'clock, 4:30, it's so many young kids out here at the seawall. That's where they meet up at the seawall, and they always socializing with them. They always socializing, and sometimes they just see me out there, just looking out there in the water, taking pictures. They be like, "Hey, can I take a picture with you?" and stuff like that, and I'll take a picture with them and stuff like that, and some of them they know English and stuff like that, but it's just like around here where I'm at, um they most of the young kids they know English. Most of the
Yeah,
ones in high school they know English. The one in
right.
elementary they still picking up and on it.
That's true. A lot of them can speak really good English, but sometimes when you approach them, they become shy.
Oh yeah, they become shy. They become like tongues is tied. But it's just like when you get to know when they see who you really are and stuff like that, they're really open up and stuff like that. Just
Oh,
whenever you come over here and stuff like that, I can walk you around and you can meet some people that I know, some young kids that I know. And they very cool kids. They always ask questions because they very curious because they never met a black person.
right.
You know.
Nice. Thanks, man. I really appreciate that. I really appreciate that.
Yeah, this is gonna be your first time going to Manila.
No, no, I was in Manila. I was in Manila December December 24, and then I went back to Thailand for a while before I came over here to Philippines. But since the time I met you, I haven't been to Manila.
I haven't been to Manila since last year, but most of the time when I go to Manila, I stay at the right down the street from the Mall of Asia.
Uh huh.
Yeah, and they got
Yeah.
all the Western restaurants down there and stuff like that. I went down there. I went over there just to get my hair done before I found a loctician over here in Taco Band.
All right. You used to go to Manila to get your hair done.
Oh yeah, yeah. Man.
Where do you get your hair done in Tacloban? Is it in Maras Baras?
No, it's his name Taco Band Dreads. Taco Band Dreadlock. And I go to his house most of the time because he does house calls and stuff like that,
Uh
and
huh.
he take care of me very well. I pay him about like 5,000 pesos, just to get my hair done. Yeah.
How often do you do your hair?
Huh?
How often do you get your hair done?
About every 4 to 6 months.
Ah, okay, okay. Then 5,000 is what is worth it because I get
Five
my hair.
thousand, about like 80, like almost like $86 or something like that. Around like 80 some dollars.
Yeah, because I have a haircut every 2 weeks. I mean,
Yeah, I get a
2 weeks.
haircut over here 2 weeks too. Yeah,
Oh,
yeah. He only charged me 100 pesos, but I give him 150 pesos because I value him.
yeah.
He take very care of me.
When you give extra money, they will take extra care of you, and then you also show them that what they're doing is you value them. You
Oh
value
yeah,
what
yeah,
they.
yeah.
Yeah, you value their services. I always try to do that. You know, have you encountered kids on the way they ask you for coins here and there? Is it common in Omok?
Ask me for what?
Money, like people asking you for money on the road, like uh
Oh yeah, like when I first got here and stuff like that. I helped out a couple people. Like I had this one lady. I never when me and my daughter we went to go get some barbecue for lunch.
yeah,
And we already had the barbecue, but the lady, her and her kids, didn't have no food and stuff like that. So I had want to give my daughter a valuable lesson. So I gave them everything that we had, and I gave it to Jim, the mom, and the kids. Just to give
wow,
my daughter a valuable lesson. And then we went back to go get barbecue. and we left. But I didn't have a couple kids. I gave them stuff like that. And then next thing these kids are like, oh, he give you 20 pesos, he give you this. Then the whole baranga I know about it. Like, nah, I couldn't do that because these kids they started targeting me.
Right.
Yeah, but sometimes I do help out some of the kids. Sometimes they want something that's 10 pesos. And I take care of it for them and stuff like that. But they want every time they see me, they say, "Hey, hey," But some things, it's just the kids. Some of the kids over here is not in school because some of the parents just can't afford the uniform and all that type of stuff. So
Uh-huh.
that was kind of shocked me when I came over here.
Yeah, I mean, in Africa, what we do is uh, the reason why I always give that money, I always give when I meet them. I always have to give because in Africa we have this thing that we call uh, taking care of. Well, every year families do that. If the family thinks that things are not going right, they usually do some kind of a celebration, like cook a lot of food, make a
Mm.
lot of food, and then call people, like people just call people on the road, come and eat. you know. So it's a kind of, you feel like, the saying that the hand that gives, when you give, you always have more. You are more blessed. So it's something that we do in Africa. Families do that, and so since I can't do it here, that's the only way I can do to give out those kids. I see 10 pesos, 20 pesos, or maybe when I'm buying something, I will also buy for them. But sometimes
Oh
yeah, they come very aggressive.
yeah, but my best friend, he's 70 years old back in the States, and I learned that from him. Just giving just the smallest thing where you can give to a child will give them a smile, and that's something that is priceless. Like he always had popsicles and stuff like that for the kids in his community. Little small things and stuff like that. He helped out and stuff like that. Every little now and then. Like me, sometimes I get the kids in my popsicles. Like right now, we in the summertime, so I'm already getting prepared to have another pizza party and popsicles given out to the kids because we in the dry season right now.
Right. Okay, Jojo is here. I'm gonna give him some time to catch up with you. I know that when brothers meet, they need to catch up. Jojo, are you there?
Yeah, my bad. I had to step away, take care of some stuff. But I didn't hear Mike. So did you find a young lady out here? Are you still looking? Like
Oh yeah, I
maybe
already found I already found the love of my life.
nice.
I like the way
Got
you laugh, brother.
Yeah, I already found the love of my life. I ain't going nowhere.
All right.
Gotcha. Are y'all already married? Are you planning to get married soon?
Oh, we plan to get married soon. Yeah, we haven't got married yet, but we are wear rings and stuff like that, So yeah, I got me a golden bar.
Oh, like Willy Wonka, right?
Yeah, golden ticket. Yeah, so
Yeah.
yeah, she's a very humble woman. So that's yeah, she's very good. How
Both
about
of you
you?
are married. Bro, I've been married this year, I think.
Huh?
I found a sister. I found a sister. We are really, but not here in the Philippines. Not here. I think you know her. You know her, right, Juju? Anka.
Oh yeah. Yes,
Yeah,
sir.
things are going good for us. So yeah, I'll be happy to tell you that things are going good.
That's good.
Yeah, I wanted to have somebody in the Philippines, but unfortunately, the person I met wanted me to wait and wait and wait. I was like, mm,
Nobody
probably
got
this way, there's no interest. When you have
you.
to wait that long, there's no interest. Know that
How
there's no
long you was
interest,
waiting?
huh,
How long you was waiting?
bro? I think I would have waited for 2 years.
Oh,
I'm 39. I don't have that time. I'm 39.
oh, you 39? Oh, okay. I understand that. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm
Like,
39. I was in a very committed relationship in Thailand when I came out from it. I don't have to be single for that long.
mm.
Yeah. So I need to be in a relationship.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's how it is. When a man that want to be loyal, and a man that's want to value marriage and stuff like that. That's how brothers is and stuff like that. The
Right.
other brothers, they'll wait, they'll drag a girl for 5 to 9 years and everything before they get officially get married.
Oh no. No, that's not me. I was in a
Yeah.
relationship over, I was there over 10 years, and then, things did not work out the way, I mean, God has a way. I always say, God has a way. You want it your way, but God has a way of letting things go the way they have to go. And you just have to accept it. Yeah.
Mm.
Real
Yeah,
talk.
10 years. I ain't giving no woman no 10 years. No, 3 years. That's enough for me. That's enough for me to evaluate. Make sure you ain't crazy.
Yeah. Bro, believe me, the more you stay with an Asian woman, the more you become in love. If you just understand, if you know how to deal with some certain things, little things, if you can accept some little things, then the more you become in love, because she will she will give you some kind of standard and value.
Oh yeah, 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 yeah.
Yeah.
Like me being over here in Asia, I love everything about her culture and stuff like that. But I just can't do the rice that much.
I was I was with her for 10 years, and the moment we discovered that it wasn't going to work because things went apart due to certain conditions, and I could not return back to Thailand, and she could not travel out of Thailand. All those things, putting them together, it was very sad. It was very sad, but you know, you have to accept. Sometimes you have to accept. That's why I always say that separating sometimes is not because this person is bad or you are bad. You know, it's just because the circumstances beyond your control.
Yeah, true, 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 true.
Yeah. Now, I mean, I don't want to go into the details. Juju knows some of the details of my, but I don't want to go into the details online because it's, it's
Oh
something I
yeah,
just.
we'll wait. We'll wait up. We'll wait for that till we meet into a circle.
Right, right. And we can discuss that over a drink.
Yeah.
Yeah, Juju,
So
go
Juju,
ahead,
how
bro.
long you been here?
How long I've been here? I first came here in 2023, and then I went back home, and then I came back the same year, and then I went back home, and then I came back again. So I've been here since I've been here continuously since 2024, and yeah, I got a wife here and everything, and we've been married since 2022. So that's really why I
Good.
came. Otherwise, I wouldn't have known about this place. You know what I mean? So
That's good. That's good. Yeah, I came here. Did my 6 week. Went home. Went back to America. Sold everything, and came back here. Moved to life here.
that's my goal right now, bro. To just sever ties because it's like I have no purpose to be in America. You get what I mean? Once you come out here, and it's just like you already know. I ain't gotta tell you, but it's just like, man, what am I doing back home? You know what I mean? So I'm trying to sell everything myself and figure out how I can really set up. Me and Eddie, we've been going back and forth, focusing on business ideas. You know what I mean? We got something brewing right now in the pot. So I don't have any intention with everything going on back in the States. I don't have any intention on being there, to be honest with you. So
Yeah, same here. I don't have no intention at all going back to the States. Even though, coming over here, I didn't I didn't sacrifice a lot. I didn't when you move to the Philippines, the real thing you'll find out who's your real friends and who's not your friends.
true that. Real talk. You're telling
You
the truth.
know. Yep. So I got some people that that's still in my corner and stuff like that. Like my clients. My clients has always been supportive of me, even though I'm not doing photography no more. But they still supportive of me. I talked to one of my clients yesterday, and he was, we were talking for 2 hours. And I was sending him pictures. He said, "Oh, me and my wife, we got to come over there. We got to come over here." And I like, yeah, come on over, man. It's beautiful over here. The air clean, the food is different.
Right.
The people are different. It's just a peaceful view. You open your mind up and be able to think about a lot and everything, and think about how the way the world really operate.
Exactly. And I feel like in addition to that, we especially are taught that, the world is so small, it's only as big as our downtown area. You know what I mean? And when I finally first traveled for the first time out the country, I went to the Caribbean, to Trinidad and Tobago, to visit some family. And then
Mm.
I went to Suriname, which is a country in South America where I also had family. And it just made me realize, like, bro, everything in America that they told us is a pure lie. You get what I mean?
Yeah, yeah,
Like,
yeah. You exactly right.
I'm seeing beautiful black families when I first went to Trinidad. I'm like, wow, black people got these nice houses. I'm talking like mansions. You know what I mean? Like fruit trees out front. They got 4 or 5 dogs per house. You know what I mean? I'm like, wait a second, we living like this out here? And I was like,
And they own those things. They own those things. They are not paying
exactly,
no mortgage, nothing. They own it. They
exactly
build
that.
them. Like in the Philippines, if you find a house, the person owns the house. They don't pay no mortgage. There's no, you know, so
Yeah, I
it's
barely
kind of,
find somebody that own a mortgage in the Philippines. I think I never really rent. Everybody own their houses over here in the Philippines.
hmm yeah. That's the same thing in Africa. You know, it's just a reason that Africans started to realize that when you go to the Western world, whatever you find there, people live in beautiful houses, but they rent those houses. They pay rents. They don't own nothing. But you go back to Africa, you own a piece of land. You can build your house there. Whatever you have, you own it. Is your private property. Nobody will come. No government will come tomorrow and taxing you to pay nothing on your land. So now a lot of people have started to realize. That's why I see a lot of sisters and brothers going back to places like Ghana, actually asking for passports to become citizens in Ghana. I'm like, you know, when we
Yeah,
were
my
growing up,
cousin, she fist moved to my cousin fist moved to Kenya.
oh, really?
Yeah, and then my mom's brother in law, he's already in the process of moving to Kenya. Yeah.
Nice. Yeah, I met another brother there in Omok when I came there. What's that hotel? Uh, there's a hotel. I made a video there. Very big hotel. I met a
Yeah,
brother there.
because
Uh-huh.
it's a brother. He's from Dallas, Texas, from where I'm at, and his name Austin Holloman, and he got a YouTube channel, and he been to Thailand, he been to places and stuff like that. But when he went to Africa, he found the love of his life, and he got his 5 year visa, and he ain't never really left. Never really left. He been there for maybe like 2 years now.
He's just in Africa now.
Yeah, he's just in Africa now. Yeah. He was
That's
going
amazing.
everywhere and everywhere around and stuff like that. He
Hmm.
met some women and stuff like that. But when he went to Africa, he met a nice African woman. She kind of light skinned and like what we call in America yellow bone. But
Yeah,
both of them they living the best of their life. They living the best of their life.
that's it. That's it. I met another brother there in Omog, and he said he's just coming from Africa. He bought property. He is doing real estate in Kenya and Tanzania. I was like, what? Yeah, he said he's going to Africa. He's not living in the state anymore. I was like,
Yeah, I have like one of my buddies over here. His name Larry, and he been over here for 13 years, and he got every time he out there, he always doing work on his house and stuff like that. He got a nice, beautiful house, nice land, but he always doing things out there on his land. And because I met him at Robinson Mall at the one of the friends from the grocery store, and he just drug me in the group. We in a black expat group on WhatsApp. And I had to add you there too. And he sometimes we all meet up and stuff like that, and we just eat out and just talk and stuff like that.
You should add us if it's possible. We sometimes hang out here with Jojo, Ned, Will. You know, Black Man in the Village.
Hmm?
You know the guy, Black Man in the Village. He has a YouTube channel called Black Man in the Village.
I never heard of him. Mm-mm.
Yeah, his name is Will. I mean, we sometimes hang out and just have dinner or something.
Oh, did he
Well,
drop?
yeah, I think he's gone.
He probably like swiped out by mistake. Yeah,
Yeah,
that would
I
be
think
cool. I didn't
yeah,
know they was in Ormoc like that. I thought, I mean, most of the time we see dudes up here, but only been to Ormoc once, so you know, it'd be cool to
Sorry
link
about
up with
that.
some other people.
Get a message in. Mhm.
okay, yeah, yeah.
So
You have
Mike,
been to
what you say, Eddie?
Omog, right?
Yeah, I've been to Ormoc when I caught the ocean jet from Cebu City to Ormoc. That was my first time there. So but I wanted to ask Mike, so there's a lot of us living in Ormoc. Like how many of us do you meet there often?
Man, like maybe I'll see a black brother maybe like every 2 or 3 months. Be honest. The ones that I know already, we meet up like every 2 months or so. Sometimes if they coming through my area, they'll stop by. Just because they want to get out the house. But no, it's like our mark is there's a lot of things to do around our market and stuff, but most of the time I always meet a black brother like I met Eddie. I met him at Robinson parking lot. I always meet everybody at Robinson Mall. In
True. That's what we be up there heavy, to be honest. Like in Tacloban or in Ormoc?
our mark.
Oh, Eddie, you was out there visiting, I see.
Yeah, that's the time. That's the time that you guys were in Cebu. Remember?
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. You had just left. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. No, I
Yeah,
can dig
but
it.
but one restaurant is good. It's called Our Mark Herbs. Our Mark Herbs is that's a good restaurant in Our Mark. They serve a lot of different restaurant food over there. Yeah, that's something good. Like me and my partner, we went over there for Valentine's Day, and yeah, we had a good time and stuff like that. We had a good time over there.
Nice.
Yeah, you got to pull up over here, bro. Have you ever been to Tacloban? Or
Yeah, I gotta go to Taco Bell every 2 months because of immigration.
oh, they don't have a immigration down there.
Mm-mm, the
Yeah.
only immigration, the only immigration on Leyte is Taco Bell.
Oh man, so you got to get the Balik Bayan visa, bro. But you got to get married for that. I got 1 year free. I don't even go to the immigration office.
Yeah, my buddy, he leave every 6 months. Larry, he leave every 6 months to go back to the States for like a month or two. and then he because he got property, a lot of property over there, and then he got to keep up with his wife green card. So that's why they fly back frequently and stuff like that. So he doesn't really have to worry about it that much.
Yeah, I have to leave once every year. So this year we're gonna go back to Vietnam, God willing, in August. And that way, when we come back here to Tacloban, my visa will renew for another year. So it's called the Balik Bayan. So you have to leave with your spouse and come. Well, you have to enter the country with your spouse, but obviously we would have to leave in order to enter the country again. So yeah, then I get 1 year free. I don't even think about the immigration office. You know what I mean? I'm like, man, where is that? Like, I don't. It's not even in my thoughts. You know what I mean? I don't.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I never been late. I never been late there. And never had any problem with them and stuff like that. But man, yeah, I'm really starting to get sick and tired of. But we already getting close to getting married and stuff like that. And go ahead and knock it out. Because because I already told her we'll go to Hong Kong, we go to Vietnam, we'll go to Bali. Just stay there for like they say stay out the country for 24 hours, but like me, I rather just stay out the country for a week and just enjoy it.
It's not even. Mr. Will was telling me. He said he just goes to the country and comes back the same day, and they don't say anything. But you're right. It is good to. Nobody want to travel that far and then just be like, all right, well, let me turn around. So we usually go
Yeah.
like a week. Like Thailand, we did a week, and then Vietnam, we did a week, and then that way we could chill, take it easy. You know what I mean?
Yeah, we was
Because you
gonna
don't
go to
want to.
Vietnam a couple months ago, but Vietnam had all that flooding going on over there, and so I like, no, we ain't gonna do this.
I heard Vietnam is really nice. Like in, is it not? Uh, what's the city?
Ho Chi
Not
Minh,
Penang.
Hanoi.
Hanoi, Da Nang.
Ho Chi Minh. Ho Chi Minh City.
They're nice. It's a nice city, very
Right.
clean.
I heard it's
Yeah.
very nice. I saw a video
Yeah,
from. Is it Sunshine? Sunshine.
Sunshine Shoulders. I don't like that
yeah,
dude,
Yeah.
but I'm gonna
yes,
say what
yeah. Sunshine showed us something else.
I don't like him. You like him, bro? I'm not a fan, to be honest with
I'm
you,
not a
bro.
fan of him, man. I looked at some of his videos, but when I looked at a few videos, I like, man, it's like, man,
But I
this
get
is
a
an
lot
ex
of
American
ideas from him.
crackhead. He
You
already
know,
admitted it too.
you know,
Hey, yo, no wonder. That's why I don't like him. He give me
Yeah,
the
he
wrong
from
vibe every time I
Chicago.
watch him. Ah, explains a lot. Because I was watching a video about how he was talking about how he basically engages with his wife. He's engaged with his wife every day for 14 years. And I'm thinking like, dude, why the hell would you put something like that on the internet for people to hear, bro? Just for clicks. Like that's weird. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Nobody want to hear about your life with your wife. That's private. I would never
yeah,
talk about my life with my wife. You get what I mean?
right,
yeah.
right.
Same way with me. Yeah.
Weird, bro.
It's like it sound like your wife and my partner they on the same topic. They very private. They ain't got nothing to hide, but they very private.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they know everybody business. You did what I mean? Like for real. It's really not.
Yeah,
You know what
yeah, that's true. Because
I mean?
what you put out here on social media goes viral, and then is done.
Easy.
Especially when a woman comes to social media. When men, like we men on social media, people don't have interest in us. But when a woman steps in, it's like problem.
Right.
the, the video always goes viral. I don't know why. Like people are,
yeah,
yeah,
yeah. If you don't,
Sunshine Shoulders. I watch his videos because I want to take some ideas from him, but sometimes his ideas are too strong for me.
oh yeah, 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 yeah. That's the ex American crackhead, ex con, type of stuff, So yeah, he even admitted that his house got raided and everything. He said they kicked the wrong door
Oh,
down.
shit. Oh, in the Philippines or in America?
In America, in Chicago.
Okay. Oh, you're from Shaw Town, Chirac. I see. Okay, interesting.
Yeah, 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 yep, yep,
Yeah,
yep. So, and then you just gotta have the right. You got when it come to YouTube. Like my cousin was telling me that, oh, you need YouTube, you need to do YouTube. I'm like, cuz I don't need the money for that. I'm like, me, like like I live a semi-private life and everything and stuff like that. But YouTube. I'm just not that person just to keep on power
Mm.
power storm. You got to have a power storming mind for that. Like
Yeah,
like
yeah,
like that one girl, Filipina P. That girl, it seems like she got a staff.
yeah. I don't like her either, to be honest, bro. I don't
Yeah,
like
I don't
people
like her
who
either.
do spicy. You know how it is, bro. We're from the states. We don't do all of this spicy content nonsense, bro. Our parents raised us better than that. You get what I mean? Like we
Yeah,
right.
don't
yeah,
we don't need to make money the way everybody else is making money. If we're going to make money, it's going to be in a way that's like family friendly, that wouldn't shame our ancestors and our
Right.
family. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
yeah, yeah,
So
exactly.
that's why I don't want to put no bullshit content over here. I do some
Yeah.
reaction videos on Senator Rafi's show, but that's the best I can go for that.
Yeah. Oh, that guy, he pretty good with YouTube because he called people out on the BS going on over here and stuff like that. Yeah, I give
Yeah,
it up to him, but
I do a lot of reaction on his show. Are you subscribed to my channel?
do you look at the channel called Asia now?
Agent now?
Yeah, Asia
I don't, know
now.
that. I don't look
Let
at
me
it, but I
check it.
look at that.
Yeah, I look
Also,
at a couple YouTube videos, but before I came to the Philippines, I was looking at hundreds of YouTube videos, and then my partner told me, she said, "You need to stop looking at that." And then I was like, "Yeah, you right." So I just picked out my favorite people and stuff. So,
well, you
but
got to subscribe to mine, bro.
Agent,
Check me out. Me and
yeah,
Eddie out.
huh?
I'm
agent
Late
now.
Life Fuju. I'll put it in the chat box for everybody. Late Life, and then of course we got Eddie Breezer's TV. So take
You
a
mean
look
this?
at what you say, Eddie.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah, I
Hold
mean
on.
the channel.
Hold on.
Yeah, I
I'll
like
be right back. I gotta take my.
Okay, bro.
Yeah, Eddie, I don't like that spicy content stuff, bro. I mean, I like what you do because you're doing reactions. I don't have any problem. But I mean, like, when they talking about, things of the sexual nature, I literally just turn that dish off. Like, I don't pay attention to none of that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, right, right.
I'm gonna have a daughter
Yeah,
one day, you get me? Especially she's gonna be half. So it's like, I don't want to, see any dudes sitting there lusting after my daughter. You know what I mean?
that's true. That's right. Those are things you don't want to do. I mean, I don't want to put out something there that tomorrow my children will bring it and say, "Daddy, what was this?" I was like, I don't want that.
I need that, bro. I mean, you can see I'm doing like
Sorry
gardening,
about that. I had
traveling.
to text my partner and everything. Let's just let her know when I'm picking her up.
Oh, so you drive here, Mike? I'm the only one without
Hello,
a
can you
vehicle.
anybody hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. You drive here in the Philippines? I can't hear
Yeah, I
any
can
one of
hear.
y'all.
Mike,
You can
I
hear
can hear you. Can you hear
me or
me?
Mike? I can hear you,
I
Eddie.
can
I
hear
can't
all of
hear
you.
Mike.
Yeah, I think
Oh, he's
his
frozen.
video is frozen.
Okay, I'm back.
You drive here in the Philippines, Mike?
Oh yeah, yeah. My first 6 months I was here. I just had to get the feel of everything and stuff like that. But when I started riding them motor cabs, I seen how much they was cramming people up in there like a can of sardines. I'm like, nah, I
Yeah.
can't do this.
I can't
You
get with that,
know.
bro. You know what I mean?
Yeah, so I ended up spending 1.6 million on a truck, straight cash, and just I just had to have my own comfort. Go when I want to go and go when I want to because with these vans that drive from Taco Bell to R Mark, the little white vans,
Yeah, the Van Van.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. You just putting your life on line riding with them.
Never again, bro. Never again will I drive in I mean, God forbid, because my gosh, bro, they drive 10,000 miles an hour. You're packed in there. They're hot as crap. They're uncomfortable. Your knees are in your chest. Nah, bro, I'd rather
Yeah,
get my
yeah.
own wheel.
Yeah, that's why I got my own whip, man. I went to Cebu to get my own whip and put it back on the ferry and came back over here with it, you know. Shit, and been over here ever since with it, you know. So I don't think now since gas prices going up, like, oh man, like they talking about diesel about to go up 90 pesos
Oh,
a
yeah.
What?
liter.
What you
90
wind up
pesos?
getting? Bro? Yeah, 90 pesos. And then the peso is going to trade at 65 plus because of this Iran war. So, our dollar will
Yeah,
be stronger, but the
yeah,
gas will be
I had got a 2024 Toyota Hilux Conquest.
highlight. What's a highlight?
Huh?
Oh, you got a Hilux.
Yeah, I got a Hilux Conquest. Yeah.
Oh,
The,
solid. Nice, bro. Really cool.
yeah, I got that. Yeah, I got when I bought it, it only had like 5,000 kilometers on it. You know, so
They solid.
yeah.
I love Toyota, bro. It's my favorite brand.
Oh yeah, that's what I had when I was in the States. The Toyota Camry.
Bro, I had a Camry too. That's
Yeah, yeah,
crazy. I love my Camry, bro. Back home. Oh my gosh. Beautiful
yeah.
car.
I had that Camry been in storage. I had that Camry in the storage. That's the only thing I put in the storage. It was the Camry. And since I'm a twin, I had sent my twin brother my ID to go sell the car back in America.
I miss my Camry, bro. Those will take you everywhere and back. Like literally, like I love my Camry. I want to get I want to get like a Mitsubishi Pajero, like a 7-seater. We got a lot of family members, so I'm trying to focus on getting one of them. Because
Don't do
I
it,
like to do them.
Mitsubishi. Mitsubishi. They devalue so fast in value.
Really? How so?
Yeah, yeah, they devalue so fast in value. Like I had to teach my partner about like cars and stuff. 'Cause my dad he used to be a car salesman, and
Right.
like they like Toyota. That's the only vehicle over here that doesn't devalue so quickly.
Yeah, Toyota maintain its price.
Mind you, I'm trying to get a second hand. I don't want to necessarily finance, but
Yeah, I
as
got
long
a
as we
second
can,
hand. I didn't want to do finance because the interest over here is way too high.
yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy, bro. But I want to get a diesel definitely because back home diesels are a foot in the arm, but here they're cheap as dirt, and it's like they'll last you for 30 years if you maintain them. You can take it to 1,000,000 miles easy if you maintain
Yeah,
them.
and they got turbo on it too. Mhm.
Oh, they got turbo coolers in them. A
No, they
turbo.
got. I don't know. Mine's got a turbo cooler in it, but I know my truck got a turbo on it.
Oh, you got a turbo charger.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I got a
Oh,
turbo
nice.
charger on mine.
Oh, wow. See, that's even better. They come with built-in turbochargers. That's how you know that they're solid vehicles.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah,
You
yeah.
hear that little whistling noise when you hit the gas. You hear that little.
Yeah, the insurance on it, because I got full coverage insurance. That's about like almost close to like 30,000 pesos. So that's almost roughly a little bit over $400 a year.
A year? Oh my gosh, bro.
Yeah, 400 a
That's a,
year.
that's a
Yeah.
freaking month in the States. I think I paid like $560 per month in the States. You get what I
Oh
mean? Like,
yeah.
come on, bro. I'm not for that anymore, bro. I'm really not. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I don't blame you, especially the cost of living. Because, like, I have a lot of my friends from the Western country, from America. They always tell me how, like, oh, the cost of living going up and stuff like that. Everything getting so expensive. I keep an eye on certain things around there, but even over here, since I eat Western food, a little bit, not too much. I eat a lot of Filipino dishes as well too, but I eat some of my Western food, and that can cost me a little bit too.
Oh, see, I got a garden out front. You know what I mean? So, and I'm already a vegetarian. Only, really, I just spend money on the wife's her meat. Like she like to get pork chops and stuff like that. But me, I eat beans and vegetables. You know what I mean? Every day. So I got this garden out front. Taking care of my needs and my wants in terms of my diet. You know what I mean?
No, that's good.
Yeah. You got to pull up, bro. We got to meet you in person. It'll be awesome to talk to you.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. I come up there soon. I come up there soon. We just have to schedule it and stuff like that. You know, we just schedule it, and I can cut a trail up there.
yeah. We,
Man, we can link
we
up,
hang
have
out
dinner.
every. I mean, we hang out like here on
Eddie, we can't
YouTube.
hear
Maybe
you.
you can hear me.
I can hear him.
I can't hear him. Let me see what's going on.
Really?
Let me sign out and sign back in.
No, I think you're
Matter,
good. You can hear me.
matter of fact, Eddie, your birthday's
Yeah,
coming up, bro. Why don't you invite this man to your
yeah,
birthday
yeah, yeah,
party?
yeah. Yeah, that's something I'm thinking about.
Oh, I can hear you now.
Can you can hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you now.
Yeah. I mean, 1st of April, will you be free?
Who, me?
Yeah.
Oh, not the first week of April. I'll be back. I'll be back from. I leave to Iloilo April the 2nd, and I'll come back April the 10th.
1st of April is my birthday, and I'm turning 40. The big 40. I
Oh
wa-
man, yeah,
I
I
wanted.
just turned 37.
You still have 3 years to go.
Man, that's yeah, yeah, yeah. But after that, I can come up there and everything and stuff like that. No, it ain't no problem. After the 10th, ain't no problem at all.
Yeah, let's just hang out on that first together, and then make some
Hold
barbecue.
on, you keep on going in and out.
You can hear me?
Eddie, I can hear you completely fine on my end, bro.
Yeah, I don't know what's up with. I
Then we
don't know
got to
what.
link up. That'd be cool. And Eddie, you got to come by, bro. Check out this garden, man. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
I mean, I have some. I have some trays, egg trays. I wanted to give you. They're all piled
Sure.
up here.
I'll take them. I'll definitely take them, bro. Because especially with the cost of living going up, bro, I'm really trying to like get into the like I'm in the garden right now harvesting some spinach and some mustard greens. But
Oh man, you got spinach. Ooh,
I got spinach, mustard greens, I got cabbage, I got cauliflower, tomatoes, peppers, onions, garlic,
you got
ginger.
cilantro.
I got cilantro.
Yeah, I have to come over. Maybe when are you free tomorrow after church? Can I pass there?
The heck is going
Oh
on
yeah.
with my
Just
mic?
let me know when you're gonna pull up. Because I got the dog and everything. I want to make sure I put him inside the house.
Oh yeah.
Unless you want to meet him.
You, Mike, you can hear me? Yeah. I think I think what we need to do. You can hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you now. Yeah, for some reason, keep on going in and out.
I don't know why it's doing like that. Anyway, we have spent over an hour for. I usually do like an hour for the live stream, but we have spent. I will just leave you a chat with Jojo. Let me go grab some water.
Okay.
Right. Okay. Jojo,
So
I'll get some water. Yeah.
bet that.
I'll be back.
So
I'll
Mike,
be back.
you learn any of the local language? I think they speak
Messiah.
Bisaya. Yeah. And
Yeah, I picked it up a little bit, but not too much and stuff like that. Like when I was back in the States, I know a lot of Mexican words because I was going to Mexico 6 times out the year.
my word.
Yeah, so and my late wife, she was Mexican. And so I was in that culture for a long time. But me, they try to teach me over here certain words, but like I tell them I want my important words first, like like fork, thank you,
Yeah.
water, so like that, like the basic words, but them they be trying to, mm-mm.
Yeah, we speak Warai here. I mean, I can understand some of the Messiah, but I'm not like fluent. But the Wadai I can understand pretty good.
Yeah, my
It's the
late my
Tagalog.
my late my girl here, she's worried.
Oh, she's a Wadai Wadai, but she
Yeah,
lives
yeah,
in.
yeah. Yeah,
Uh,
she's from up north, up north from the area. Yeah.
yeah, I can speak that better than I can speak like even Tagalog. I'm struggling, not struggling, but like they don't speak Tagalog enough here. So I gotta ask my wife, like, okay, how do you say this in Tagalog? In addition to sometimes I'll ask her how do you say it in Waray, but most of the time I'll know the Waray, but I won't know the Tagalog. So it's just like I'm trying to be fluent that way, you know, having conversations with people, they won't look at me like I'm some sort of alien. I know you get that look, right? Like, oh, look at this dude.
Yeah, like when I say thank you or something like that, sometimes they kind of like shocked a little bit, but it doesn't bother me at all, really that much at all. It's just that that they embrace it. That's one thing I know, they embrace it. That that I'm trying to learn the language, but it's very challenging with Basaya. Like what why language? I don't know none of that language.
It's very similar to Messiah, very similar. In fact, I can understand some words, but it's not like the same. It's just similar. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
But
like my daughter over here, she speak it fluently. She
oh
speak
wow.
English. Yeah, she speak English fluently and Basai and a little bit of Warari.
See, it's so easy when you're young to pick up multiple languages. You know what I mean? Versus when you start getting older. Eddie speaks French. Sometimes I'll chop it up with him in French. I'm not fluent, but I can understand a good amount. You know what I mean? And yeah, it's cool being able to know another language, especially living in another country. You know what I mean?
Yeah, is you the only foreigner standing in your brand guy?
I would say yes, because I mean, I don't know. I just don't see any. I don't really go out often unless I'm going out with Eddie or something. I don't go out to where as though I'm going to like see a lot of people. There is this one white guy, Mr. Richard. He's cool, but he lives in another barangay adjacent to mine. But I don't really know him outside of just basic conversation. But so I'm not really. I don't know. I'm not sure if I'm the only foreigner living here, but I don't necessarily see a lot of foreigners coming here. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
I know I'm the only black foreigner stay here, but it may be like two other foreigners that live here, but I'm the only foreigner that everybody know on daily basis.
Oh,
Yeah, I'm the only foreigner they see on a daily basis because I'm always at the market. I'm always, they always see me in my truck and stuff like that. So they know who driving the white Hilux around here.
man, that's cool. You got clout, right? That's always good. Like I want people to realize, like, bro, yes, we're here in your country, but we're not here to be a threat to you. Like, chill, relax, take it easy. So
Oh
I'll,
yeah.
you know what I mean? I'll see some people who make eye contact with me, and the first thing I'll say, especially if it's a dude, I'll be like, "What up, bro?" Just like how I would do back home. You know what I mean? It's like it's all love, bro. Like I'm not like here to like, you know what I mean, take your women and stuff like that. I'm just here chilling, just like you are. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, yeah, exactly. Like a lot of them, I be trying to get them out of that shyness category and stuff like that. But after we talk and stuff like that, because sometimes I go to my partner, with my partner, and she drinking coconut wine. I try coconut wine. I don't do that no more. That stuff stain your
Oh, I
teeth.
love that too, Bob, bro. That stuff is good. I could drink that all day.
Yeah, I can't do it. That the coconut wine I can drink it sometime, but like I always buy her mom some coconut wine because they shows a lot of mother and daughter. And that's something my partner, she's very good to me. So the look, just doing the little things that I learned from being with a Filipino, they embrace it so much. They embrace it so much.
Yeah,
But when I
mhm.
first came over here though, I had to get used to eating three times a day.
What
On
you mean?
schedule. No, you know how a good Filipino woman, they'll feed you 3 times a day on schedule. It's like breakfast, lunch at 12 o'clock, no later than 1 o'clock. Dinner maybe like 5 or 6 o'clock.
True
Yeah,
that, true that.
I had to get used to that.
Nah, that's a fact. I mean, my wife, like, she knows because I got to be up, early for work and everything. So she'll whip me up a meal, and if I have leftovers, she'll just, serve it for lunch or whatever, or she'll just wake up in the morning and cook. And it's like, thank you so much because you know me, I got to eat when I wake up in the morning. I need that energy so I can be focused, knock out these classes and everything. So um, yeah, I'm really really thankful.
Yeah, I'm really, really thankful too because when she knows something that I don't like, she doesn't serve it to me no more and stuff like that. I'm not a picky person at all on food, but
Me neither.
she don't she love to cook. She love to cook. And then how the way she cook Filipino food very well. And now, since I didn't ate her food, when we go out to other places eating Filipino food, I'm very picky. I'm very picky on Filipino food. If it ain't tasting, if it don't have flavor like she get, I'm very picky. I'm very picky on pancit.
Oh man, pancit is my literal favorite, bro. I love pancit. What do you like, the canton or the bihon?
The beyond, yeah, the beyond. That's what we eat
Ah,
a lot.
man, I could eat that literally every day. Um, Julia, my wife, she'll make it, and like I told you, I don't eat meat, so she'll put like the cabbage, eggplant, carrot, and then since I'm Caribbean, my folks, like I mentioned, are from Trinidad. I like it
Mm.
super spicy, so I want her to put 3, 4 chilies in that thing. You know what I mean? And I'm sitting there munching it up, bro. It's my favorite dish that she makes, the pancit. Mad good.
Oh yeah, like my partner over here, she ain't never had no American barbecue. Cause sometimes I order stuff from wood from Amazon and get it shipped to the Philippines.
Oh wow.
And yeah, and man, I got a smoker over here. I be smoking pecan wood with pork belly and stuff like that. She told me a couple weeks ago. She said, "Babe, I miss your barbecue." And I said, "All right, I'm gonna order some more wood." Yeah, it about like just to get a nice size box from Amazon to get it shipped here and everything. It costs about 6,000 pesos for some
Oh
pecan.
wow.
Yeah. But we get it shipped here and stuff like that, and just smoking barbecue and stuff like that. Cause my birthday was 2 days ago, and we had steak for dinner.
Oh, happy belated, bro.
Oh, thank you, thank you. Yeah, I just told her I just want something simple. I just told her I just want something simple. I just told her I just want us three just to eat dinner together. That's it.
That's all we be wanting nowadays. Well, we not complicated, man. You know what I'm saying? We real simple, straightforward. You know what I mean? I'm the same way. I feel you.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, it's just The Philippines just changed my life in multiple ways. It's just that I did a lot of YouTube research and stuff like that, but the Philippines just was it's just where it was at, you know, and
Yeah, man.
I only dated one time, and that's her. That's it.
Same, bro. Honestly, like this is the only girlfriend, fiance, wife I ever had. To be honest, I mean, I've been on dates, but it didn't transpire. But this is you know, I love her to death. She get on my last nerve, literally, but I love her to death, literally. So I'm
Yeah,
thankful for it.
yeah, same here too. Yeah, because like when I met her family, Roy Rari people, they scream a lot, they yell a lot, So I had to figure out who's upset or whatever.
Yeah, you're right. The way they talk, that intonation is very aggressive, bro. You're right about that.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Her auntie, and then her auntie talking about. She said, "Man, we're not mad. We just talk like this." I'm like, okay.
But to the foreigners seem like y'all hella mad. I be having to tell my wife all the time. I'm like, calm down. She's like, no, it's fine. That's literally how we talk. I'm like, are you sure? Like, you sound mad, aggressive, and angry. Like, take it easy. dummy.
Yeah, with the body language and everything, I like, man, I got me confused right here. Like I don't know what about to go down.
Bro, I started learning the language, and now I be telling the kids when I hear them cussing, I'm like, oh, stop that! Like, don't be cussing. You know, I'll tell them in what I like. Look, I know what you just now said because they want to get around me and they use all of this profanity and even in their own language. And I'm like, look, I'm gonna tell your mom. You know, you know what I'm
I
saying?
don't know. I don't know no profanity languages yet and stuff like that. Like me, like when I was in the States, I ain't never did karaoke. Cause you know in the States they judge a lot in the States when it come to
Yeah,
karaoke.
yeah,
Yeah, over
yeah.
here I started doing karaoke. I got maybe like 5 songs underneath my belt now.
I've never done the karaoke yet, bro. I want to do it, but I'm not. I don't know. I have to. I have to be around some people and have some drinks in my system.
Yeah, I'm always around family and stuff, so family they ain't gonna judge me and stuff like that. And I always have some drinks in my system before I start. Yeah, I knock down maybe like 1 or 2 Red Bulls.
Hey, Mike, if I'm silent, and also Eddie, if I'm silent, I'm on a class, but I'm gonna get up with y'all if y'all still on by the time I'm done.
Yeah, no, it's okay because
Okay, yeah,
I was
I be off here by like 9 o'clock because I got to drive 10 minutes away to a town called Macario to pick her up.
yeah, I think we can end the live. Let's meet here next week, whenever you
Hold
guys
on,
are
Eddie.
free.
Hold on, hold on.
Yeah, I mean, whenever you guys are free next week, we can schedule. I will talk to him, talk to you. Like now, I just do live whenever it's available, but I still do Monday, Wednesday, and Friday.
Okay, I can hear you now.
Yeah, I mean, whenever you guys are free, I will just schedule a live so that we can come on and then just catch fun. You know, it's nothing serious. Next week, any day, I will text you, I will text him, and then we can hang out. I have called this place hangout for foreigners.
Oh yeah, that's good. That's good because you know a lot of foreigners, a lot of foreigners, we be lonely over here. Ain't got
Right.
nobody to talk to.
Yeah, I mean, you have a 1 hour evening like this to at least catch up is good. So we can end the live, and then I will text you when like next week. Let's look for a date that is convenient.
All right, that sounds good.
Right. Okay, Jojo. Take care. Take care,
All
brother.
right,
Thank you very much. Thank you very much for coming, man.
are you welcome? You welcome. You be safe out there.
You too, man. You too. Take care.
All right,
Right. I appreciate it.
later.